meaning Justin Baldoni's team, have been going after Ryan Reynolds for defamation, extortion, false light, intentional interference with contractual relations. They presented a very strong argument as to all of those claims, 6 of them. So I think I was kind of the first one who said, no, Ryan is problematic here, because I had a source that had said that to me, that Ryan was the person who came onto set and essentially took things over after Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively allegedly were getting along great. Now, factually speaking, no judgment from me, but Hugh Jackman has been plagued with rumors of homosexuality throughout his entire career. It has been speculated for a host of reasons, some fair, some not.
What if the king of Deadpool just lost his crown? Ryan Reynolds, Hollywood's wisecracking golden boy, might be on the verge of a shocking exit from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Whispers of lawsuits, betrayed friendships, and a corporate giant flexing its muscle have turned a playful rivalry into a full-blown showdown. This isn't just about a superhero flick, it's a Hollywood saga that could rewrite the future of one of the biggest franchises on the planet. Strap in, because this story's wilder than anything Deadpool's ever faced.
Romances, his various bromances over the years. We've talked about him and Jake Gyllenhaal, and obviously this has been a bromance that has been very much thrown in the public's face.
So apparently, like, junior high kids, they've like leaked all these text messages, and here's one supposedly from Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds wasn't just the face of Deadpool, he was its heartbeat. Back in 2016, he took a foul-mouthed, fourth-wall-breaking anti-hero and turned him into a billion-dollar sensation. The first 2 films raked in over $1.5 billion combined, proving Ryan's charm and razor-sharp humor could sell tickets like nobody else. Fans couldn't get enough of his cheeky take on the merc with a mouth, and Marvel knew they had a winner. For years, he was untouchable, a star who could do no wrong in the eyes of comic book lovers everywhere. But even golden boys can fall, and Ryan's tumble might have started closer to home than anyone expected.
So apparently, like, junior high kids, they've like leaked all these text messages, and here's one supposedly from Ryan Reynolds. And what's that last line? What's that last line? Oh, he's gay. Oh, yeah. See, straight guys don't say that.
Trouble kicked off with Blake Lively, Ryan's wife, and a messy legal fight that's got everyone talking. She's locked in a battle with filmmaker Justin Baldoni over their 2024 flick, It Ends With Us. And the numbers being thrown around are insane. Some say it's a $400 million lawsuit. Word is, Blake's team claims Baldoni defamed her, messed with her contracts, and painted her in a false light. Ryan, being the loyal husband, jumped in to back her up. Sources say he was on set, calling shots and clashing with Baldoni, who allegedly felt sidelined. What started as a workplace spat blew up into a legal nightmare, and that's when the Mouse House started sweating.
And that's, I'm not some like conservative, and I'm like, men gotta be men. Just straight guys don't say that. And as soon as you look at him in that light, you're like, yeah. And on a side note, I worked in Los Angeles for years and spent a lot of time in West Hollywood doing jobs. Gay guys are great. There's nothing wrong with being gay in any way, but he definitely is. Oh!
Disney doesn't mess around when it comes to its image. The company's got these strict morality clauses, rules that say their stars can't stir up scandals or drag the brand through the mud. Ryan standing by Blake during her war with Baldoni. Noble, sure, but it might have crossed a line. Insiders claim Disney brass got twitchy when the lawsuit hinted at Marvel being tangled up in the drama. They've cut ties with big names before. Remember James Gunn getting the boot over old tweets? Ryan's loyalty could have painted a target on his back, and what happened next would shock everyone.
So Ryan Gosling wins an award, and as a bit, Ryan Reynolds, Andrew Garfield. That's funny. That's funny to steal Ryan Gosling's little moment there. I'm willing to commit to a bit. An impassioned kiss?
The real kicker came from Deadpool 3. Rumor has it Ryan cooked up a joke that didn't sit right with Disney execs. Something about intimacy coordinators or a jab at feminism. Stuff Baldoni says was aimed right at him. The guy's already fuming over the lawsuit, and now he's pointing at script pages, claiming Ryan used Deadpool to mock him on purpose. Disney, owned by the family-friendly giant, wasn't having it. They've been trying to tame Deadpool's edge ever since they bought Fox, and this gag. It reportedly crossed a line they'd warned Ryan not to touch. And then Hugh Jackman entered the chat, or more accurately, didn't.
Okay, Exhibit C. So when you get a beard, a woman that will disguise your gayness, going younger is better. Not only young, but stupid. She's not very intelligent compared to him.
For years, Ryan and Hugh Jackman were the bromance Hollywood loved to watch. Their fake feuds and goofy jabs lit up social media, tying Deadpool and Wolverine together in fans' minds. But when this mess hit, Hugh went radio silent. No tweets, no interviews, no, "I've got your back, mate." Sources say Ryan felt gutted. Here's his old pal, a guy he's riffed with forever, not lifting a finger as Disney's axe hovered. Was Hugh playing it safe, protecting his own Marvel gigs? Whatever the reason, that silence cut deep, and fans weren't ready to let this slide.
Gay men they have a light in their eyes that straight men don't have. We don't. And you might go, "Oh, look at his shirt. Oh, look at his hair." No, look at his dead eyes. Straight. He's a closeted gay man, and that's just, when you deny yourself that truth, you're just gonna do weird, crazy shit.
Social media lit up like a wildfire. Fans started hashtags, posted rants, and begged Marvel not to ditch Ryan. Deadpool without him isn't Deadpool, one viral tweet screamed, racking up thousands of likes. They're terrified Disney's about to turn their R-rated hero into some PG-13 shadow of himself, all to fit that squeaky clean Mickey Mouse vibe. The outrage was deafening, with diehards swearing they'd boycott any reboot that didn't have Ryan's voice. It's a loyalty that's kept this rumor alive, but could Disney really pull the plug on a guy who made them billions?
And everyone around you is gonna have a hard time because you're like trying to fit this square piece in a circle.
Straight men have dead eyes. There's nothing behind the eyes. And his assessment is that gay men have a twinkle. And it's what he's saying is what I was trying to introduce in a more polite way by taking you guys through these like lavender marriages that actually happen in Hollywood. I know they happen for a fact.
Here's where it gets crazy. Words leaking that Disney might already have a fix. Picture this, a multiverse Deadpool, fresh from some alternate reality, who's less crude, less costly, and way more Disney friendly. Marvel's pulled this trick before. New faces, new timelines, same brand. Insiders hint they're eyeing a version that keeps the laughs but ditches the stuff that makes execs squirm. Ryan's a big earner, sure, but his salary demands and this legal headache? They might have convinced the suits he's more trouble than he's worth. And yet, Ryan's past keeps haunting him, making this mess even stickier.
It's got to be like $400 million and it's all crazy, all because Ryan is not happy with who he is on the inside. That's really what it comes down to. He is not an honest person with himself, and so he's just become a very vicious person who's lashing out in a variety of ways. That's what I would probably agree with. Fair reporter privilege, also known as public proceedings or public records privilege, protects news media from libel lawsuits.
Old scandals started popping up like ghosts at a bad party. Remember Ryan and Blake's 2012 wedding? They tied the knot at a plantation with a brutal history, something they later called a huge mistake. They even held a second ceremony to make amends, but the timing couldn't be worse for that story to resurface. Then there's Blake's stint with Woody Allen in 2016. Years after the director's scandals blew up, critics slammed her for that choice, and now it's ammo for anyone questioning their judgment. With Disney watching every move, these old wounds aren't helping Ryan's case. So where does this leave the Merc with a mouth?
Unbeknownst to me, Ryan Reynolds actually played Ryan Reynolds in the Family Guy skit. So he acquiesced to this, and it's not the first time that he's done it, where he's written himself into a skit and wanted it to be about homosexuality.
Just a taste. That was intense.
Ryan's future's a giant question mark. Some say he could smooth things over with Marvel if the lawsuits die down and he plays nice. He's got other irons in the fire. Gin brands, ad gigs, that whole media empire he's built. The guy's a hustler, he'll land on his feet, but others think Disney's done with him for good. Too much drama, too big a risk. Fans are holding their breath, wondering if he'll ever slip back into that red suit. And one last twist keeps us guessing. Could Hugh's silence mean more than we think?
Whoops. Whoa, freeze frame. What's gonna happen next?
I think I gotta go to the bathroom.
And then they go on and they have this confrontation where he's like, no, I'm not gay. But again, why does he feel the need to like write that in so many different scenes? And he leaned into this repeatedly by pretending to be Ryan Gosling in The Notebook, but preferring to redo those scenes with men, I suppose. Here he is in a more clear picture of him kissing Andrew Garfield for the same reasons, to take Ryan Gosling's moment at the 2017 Golden Globes.
So here we are, stuck on this cliffhanger. Did Hugh Jackman ditch his buddy to save his own skin, or is he just waiting out the storm? Will Disney really axe Ryan Reynolds, the guy who gave Deadpool his soul, over a fight that started with his wife? The answers aren't clear, but one thing is, this Hollywood drama's got more layers than a comic book crossover. Could this be the end of Ryan's reign, or the spark of a comeback nobody saw coming? Drop your thoughts below, because this story's far from over.